Before tackling architectural subject matter in your drawing, you should be comfortable with finding the center of a line and also the center of a square or a rectangle. So let's take a look at this line here. It's fairly easy to judge the center of it. If you were asked to divide that line into 3 or into some kind of odd number like 7 or 9, it wouldn't be so easy. You'd have to take a crack at it and then either undershoot or overshoot those divisions and then erase and start again. But if you're asked to divide that in 2, it's fairly straightforward. I'd like to suggest that you put a little dot at either end of the line, and it helps you to visually judge where the endpoints of that line are a little bit better. I'm going to stand back, divide this in 2, just by eye. And then each of those halves resulting from that division, I'm also going to divide in 2. So now I have 1/4 divisions through the length of this line. So this is the center, and I've also divided it up into a number of divisions. I could keep going. I could divide each of those quarters into half and then get eighths and so on. So there's no limit to how many repeating units you can make as long as there's a multiple of 2. Now I'm going to take this line and consider it to be the top of a square. I'll draw 2 vertical lines down from either end. And to find the center of the square, I can draw 2 diagonal lines connecting the corners of the square. So there's diagonal line number 1. Here's diagonal line number 2. Relatively straight lines. And this being the center of the square, this being the center of the line, if I draw a vertical line straight down from that, I've divided that square into 2 halves. I can also draw a horizontal line through that center, and I divided that square into quadrants, and I could continue on. I could take this quadrant and find the center of that quadrant by drawing a diagonal line, and I could divide that up into quadrants and so on. There's no end to it. I could even go into that smaller square and divide that up. So really quite a lot of fun. So this skill is very useful because it allows you to then import that idea of dividing lines up into multiples of 2 and also finding the centers of rectangles and squares. And you can take this into your architectural freehand drawing and create any number of repeating windows or doorways or other repeating units and have a ball with that.